Today I'm going to talk about goal setting. One of the things as a doctor that I do is ask patients what do they want. And the most common answer is they want to be healthy. Now, the sad truth is that most of us in life don't get what we want. And there is a very logical reason for that. Is usually we have a goal of being healthy, but we're saying something totally different to our subconscious mind. For example, when someone says they want to be healthy, the question is, what does that mean to them? What is the picture they have in their mind? And what I usually hear next in their language of what is it you want, and they say healthy, then they say something like, I don't want my back to hurt anymore, or my knee to hurt anymore. So that creates a conundrum. In other words, the brain doesn't know how to not be something. The subconscious mind only knows how to be something. We are human beings. It only knows how to be something. So when someone says, I want to be healthy, which means to them, no more back pain, the subconscious mind only hears back pain. And the subconscious mind is there to create experiences for us. All of our life is about experience. Let me tell you what I did. I went to Hawaii. Let me tell you about my experience. Starbucks, notorious for creating experience when you go in, you got the barista, you got da-da-da-da. Experience. This is what human life is about. So the subconscious mind creates multiple experiences for back pain. So even though the patient comes to see a doctor, they may feel better. Their subconscious mind goes to work and says, wait a minute, you told me you want no more back pain. It only hears back pain. So it creates more and more back pain. So we're actually talking to ourselves in a negative language. And it's common. It's everywhere. Our friends say it. Our parents say it. Our teachers say it. It's on the news. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. This helps to explain why a lot of people don't get what they want. Because they want one thing, but they're telling themselves something else. Not wanting to drown does not help you swim. You typically are going to drown. So let's get clarity. In other words, when we're saying a goal, we have to think about how the brain actually functions. The brain functions and does things through images, through pictures. If I asked you what you did last night, it won't come up words in your head. It'll come up images of I went home, I watched TV. You're seeing yourself do these things. So images come up. So to create a goal, healthy, what is the image that you would like to be? The other thing you need to add to it is some context and content. Meaning, you need to add emotion or feeling to it. What's it smell like? What's it taste like? What does it move like? You can create that for yourself. And as you have a clear picture of what you want to create and what it feels like, your subconscious mind goes to work in creating that for you. Now your goal of being healthy and how you see it in your mind and how you want to experience it with feeling starts to happen. The third big thing, the really big thing that brings it all together is a story. Human beings do everything through story. If you go to the movies, if the movie's very good, you leave your seat and you're in the story of the movie. So when you're explaining your goal to someone else or what you want, as I tell some of my patients, if I'm not excited, I know that you're not excited about creating your own life. It needs to be a compelling story. It's so compelling that you become part of the story. So let's also think about how story works. Noah's Ark, story. Moses, story. The Ten Commandments, that comes on every Easter, story. Everything is story. The biography of someone's life, that's their story. What's the story you want to create? Most people are not creating. In other words, I don't want to be stressed. It's different than saying to yourself, I want to be calm. And I ask my patients, calm like how? And a lot of times I have to help them out. Like, you ever sat on the beach and just felt the sand between your toes, the wind on your body, the smell of the salt air, and you're just very relaxed? As calm like that. So if you have an experience from your past of how you would like to feel, put that as your goal. And then you might want to go sit in a room and work on that. Next, the last thing to connecting you to your goal is that humans were very myopic and we forget our goals pretty quickly. So what you want to do is write it on a piece of paper and put it in several different places. Put it in your car on the dashboard. Look at it when you're on your way to work, on your way home from work. It on your laptop or your computer at work. Have it on your bathroom mirror when you wake up in the morning. So you have it on your refrigerator. Have it in 4 or 5 different places that you keep reminding yourself of what your goal is. Then it becomes a habit. Then you learn to speak yourself this way. Then the more you practice it, it starts to become your life. So that's how you begin creating what you want in your life. You need to follow these metrics or these things that I've kind of laid out for you in this video. And if you start practicing that, it's going to require some practice. But if you keep practicing that, you'll be surprised what happens for you. Have a great day.